Hello, I'm going to talk about our app UNLOX, Unlock Learning, Block Distractions. I'm Bray Mercer. I worked on this with Hayden Page, Bone Cathcart, and Anthony Yee, and we're part of the Conway High School District. So our goals for UNLOX were simple. We want to give high schoolers an opportunity to use their cell phones for educational purposes. This is two-factor authentication or any school-related subject. Just make things easier for them there. Also provides easier access for medical purposes. So I'm a type 1 diabetic, so it's really hard for me to get on my phone and check my blood sugar. Despite my 504, people argue with me over it and whether I'm not allowed to, and it's just difficult. This makes things so much easier. We also improve school safety. With the location tracking, we know where everyone is at all times, so we can help them in any scenario they can at school and just know how to best help them if there's an intruder or fire or anything like that. And we can also help the learning environment. This basically, by students feeling more free with their phone, they're able to have a better mental health and also be able to just be more excited for learning instead of dreading it. And here's how UNLOX works. We have a short video here to describe it, but we used a Kotlin programming language, which is basically an Android kind of studio programming language, and we used Android Studio to make this so we could actually simulate it like it was a real app. And so first you have to allow UNLOX to use it, and this is very simple. Every school would just get if the student wanted to use their phone, the school would get them the mark it as used, and then once a teacher would mark attendance, it would go on, and then like here, when they get on Chrome or any app that's blocked, it would pop up this screen and they wouldn't be able to use it. This goes for any app that's on the blocked list and not on the whitelist. Speaking of whitelist, that's how we program this thing. We use something called a whitelist, which means any app that's on the whitelist is allowed to be used. So we just add apps to that constantly on stuff that we want to use. And this makes things much better for students and much better for just everyone, because there won't be kids just finding loopholes through it, finding new games that aren't blocked, because everything's blocked except for the stuff we put on the whitelist, which is we can control, and just the school would have better control of this. We also use location tracking in this, which means we can use location tracking software, and this improves safety and truancy of students because we know where they are and that they can get to class on time, and we could also help them during a natural disaster or any kind of emergency and get to them quickly and know how to get to them effectively. Also, we save money. Instead of spending $30,000 on companies in California, we're spending less money in a company in Arkansas, which is just not valued these days, and it gives more funding to other expenses for education. And why should you care about UNLOX? Well, mental health is at an all-time low right now for students, and the evidence suggests that taking away phones has not helped. This will help by giving students just a little bit more time at lunch or during the halls, and just give them more of a reason to want to go to school. This better gives access for people with disabilities or medical concerns, such as myself, who struggle with that. And then it overall improves the safety in all Arkansas schools because we just know where students are at all times, and struggle with funding will not be a thing anymore. Thank you.